Very retarded. Alrighty, so this is Tards and Car. I think you called it UK edition. Was that correct, Kenzo?
No, I don't think they're all from the UK, but there is a couple of different. There's at least one different.
Right, okay. So, let's... Oh, stop playing. Stop playing. Oh, I already hate this guy. Alrighty. So, we have Tard number 1. Goes for 1 minute. Let's see what they have to say.
Pride Month. What about veterans and Veterans Month? Well, there's already a month for that, you dumb fuck. But hold on a second. What about transgender troops who served in our military who got kicked out under the Trump administration? You un-American fuck. A lot of these individuals served well.
That's true. I am an un-American fuck.
I'm definitely one of those.
He knows me.
You do.
I feel seen.
We should just change
Over
the
10
name of the
years-
show to the Un-American Fuck Podcast.
In the military sacrificed everything only to get a letter saying, sorry, you're no longer welcome here because of who you are. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, they didn't
it's
sacrifice
anti-American
everything,
to
then.
its core. You shall not.
That's true. They still
They
got
got
a
kicked
letter.
out.
Also, that's a very fancy car. He's got money. Also, where's like the McDonald's wrappings in the center console? And the
It's
That's
too
weird.
clean. That's his
Yeah.
mum's car.
Nothing but disdain and disgust for these individuals, and it's fucking gross. And frankly, members of this community, regardless if they served in the military or not, have more courage than you or I ever will. I'm so sick of this shit.
Oh, so he's a an ally. I'm taking from that.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, because he said these people, because he also said these people, and he went, have more courage than you or I, because he's basically saying, no, I'm not trans or gay, I'm straight. So he's virtue signaling.
Okay? And if you are a member of the LGBTQ plus community, happy
The what?
Pride Month. I love you. You're amazing. And in these times, I can
what?
only imagine.
What was that? Did he add something to that?
Yeah.
Community. Happy
I think
Pride
he just
LGBTQ plus
slurred.
community. Happy Pride Month. I love you.
He
You're a member of the LGBTQ plus community. Happy Pride Month. I love you.
definitely said 2+, the 2+ community.
Yeah,
Right.
they're the new ones, the 2+ ones.
Is that it? It's like here. It's my +2. It's like polygamy or something. Okay.
And
You're
then there was the
amazing. And
-1.
in these times, I can only imagine it's very
That's-
hard.
that's
But please
when-
know there's people.
Oh no, +2. The 2+ is probably when you're into people with Down syndrome.
No,
It's
it's
chromosome.
is this a lady but plus 2 testicles?
Oh, yeah, could be.
Yeah.
Out there that love and support you. And I already know there's going to be some MAGA dude making a stitch. Go cry somewhere else, bro, all right? Jesus, fuck.
Whoa, he said the Jesus word. You can't say that. That's their word.
Cries on video, then tells you to go cry somewhere else.
In his car. So, yeah. What are we going to call this guy?
What did the trans people kicked out of the military sacrifice?
They sacrificed everything. He just said that. Were you not listening? They
Yeah,
died.
Blake, you're not listening in your California flowery onesie.
You bigot.
Is there fat between those ears? Like, my God. He said everything. And then they got kicked out. Afterwards.
Get
After
with
they
the
served and died.
program. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, usually like the sacrifice you talk about when you're talking about like the veterans or the military is their life. So if they got kicked out, they're still
that's
alive.
what that means. It's called the ultimate sacrifice because that's what
There's
that
still
means.
time to repent.
So really, he did him a favor. Trump saved lives.
So in
Trump
other words,
saved trans lives.
Wow, I didn't even think of it like that.
Think how
And I'm
many
sure they
lives
never will either. All right.
Peace and love.
So that was Tard number 1. What are we calling him? The Trans Am? I don't know.
the gay cunt.
Trans Am.
I want to know why he's wearing cricket whites.
Yeah, I thought that was a bit weird too. I
to
thought, is he
hide the
going
cum
out to...
stains.
Yeah. And I'm like, they look too clean, so he's probably an outfielder. He doesn't do any fucking work.
He's probably in the Australian one-day team.
No, it's in white, so it doesn't count. So. Alrighty. Oh, so we have a native Londoner here. So it's
My Hinge got banned, and I knew that this was gonna happen because I put.
Sorry.
My Hinge got banned.
What?
My what got banned?
My Hinge got banned, I believe she said.
What's
Oh.
Hinge?
I don't know what that is.
is
Jesus
a
Christ,
dating
I heard
site.
my hand job banned.
Well, I
Like
think this
in-
is about dating apps, so I'm guessing it's some kind of dating platform.
Hinge is a dating app. Okay.
I think.
Oh.
Was it because of the eyebrows?
I'm only on Grindr. I don't really know all the other ones.
Yeah, well, that's the straight one, so that makes sense.
Hmm.
Just bros hanging out with bros. It's not gay, it's just being mates.
My Hinge got banned, and I knew that this was gonna happen because I put my Venmo trying to get money from stupid old men, right? And I just like didn't think it was gonna happen as fast as it did. And now I'm thinking like, oh, what if I did want to get back on dating apps? I tried Tinder, sucks. Hinge was like the better option. It still sucked, but like I've met some cool people on there before. But I'm banned. Now I'm banned from. I got unbanned from Tinder finally. I used to be banned in high school throughout like
You're
college.
banned from Tinder.
Wait. Did she say high school?
High school.
She did, didn't she?
Yeah. Also, is her lipstick uneven? Or is it just a weird light?
No, that's
on the
herpes
side?
on her
Okay.
face, probably. She's
How can
trying-
you get banned from Tinder? I don't.
I think like if you at the start of the video, she says she's been banned for uploading her Venmo to try and get money off old men. So basically, I think she's been banned for soliciting money from dudes. You know,
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that?
So that's illegal in the UK?
I don't know. She's not in the. I know she looks British, but I think she's American.
Oh, I thought she was.
Mm.
How does she look?
The eyebrows and nose say British, but I
Yeah,
think
I thought. I mean, dude, if that's not your typical Brummy, I don't know what is.
It's one of the Marx brothers, isn't it? Yeah.
That's a nice
Tinder
blouse.
finally. I used to be banned in high school throughout like college. Unbanned. So now maybe in like 10 years Hinge will unban me. Let's hope. Well, I don't think I'll be, I don't give a fuck. I would just see.
You do. You just made a video about it. She was soliciting herself when she was in high school. She was her own pimp, and she failed at it. Yeah. Okay.
That does look like a British herpes growth on her lip.
That's British.
There's a lot of layers to unpack there. There's...
Yeah.
Hmm.
Also, what is Hinge?
Mm.
I
Should we
think
just
she's
call her
unhinged.
Hinge Ho?
So when she said her Hinge got banned.
Unhinged hoe.
Mm. Yeah, she's been unhinged.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yes.
So it's just a normal dating app, or is it a specific one for
British South Asian community.
right?
Is that?
What's it called? Yeah, well, Grindr's the one for all. That's the one for
Yeah,
men.
the interface is so much better. Like
That's what matters.
in the end. Oh, God. Why does it just play them automatically? Alrighty.
It knows you need it in your soul.
I
Oh,
cried at the restaurant because my husband said something mean.
Yeah.
Is she blind? Is she blinking?
My husband decided to be spontaneous and take me to the movies last night. And when we went to dinner
Wow.
afterwards, I was talking about how much I really loved the movie. It was so good. I was so excited to talk about it. And he looks at me dead in my face and says, "It was just a movie." And I immediately stopped talking. So the more I sat there and thought about it, I start crying. It gets really uncomfortable.
I made you a cake. Yeah, it's a cake. I can't believe he said that. Like, is that wrong? Did I hear that wrong?
I reckon it was Sonic 3.
I don't think it was what he said, Grant. I think it was how he said it.
Yeah, he
Okay.
didn't appreciate Keanu as Shadow, and she wasn't up for it.
I can get that, like, because when I think of Shadow, I don't think of Keanu, so I could see why I would say it's a movie.
No, dude. No,
Mm.
Keanu's. See, he's like me. He's a California surf dude.
Yeah, I could tell. You basically look the same, you know, with your hairdo and you don't have a puppy. So
Yeah.
And thought about it, I start crying. Gets really uncomfortable, and he tries to like break the silence by continuing to talk, and I finally looked at him and I said, that really hurt my feelings. And he responded, it was just a movie. I said, I was really excited to talk about it. You took me to see this movie on a whim. I've never heard of it, didn't look it up beforehand, and I really loved it.
Nah,
You
see,
picked a
she's talking
great
about
movie,
Minecraft
and I was
movie.
so excited, and
Fuck's
now
on
I
it.
don't want to talk.
oh god,
No,
Yeah,
well,
okay, so
she just hadn't seen Sonic 1 or 2.
that makes sense.
Yeah, she didn't know who
So
Knuckles
do
was.
you think the part that she liked was the chicken jockey part in Minecraft or the dance scene in Sonic 3?
It's probably it's the lava chicken part.
The lava chicken?
Steve's lava chicken. La, 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 la.
Not the lava chicken, the chicken jockey.
Yeah.
You know the part where
Steve's lava
you get
chicken, yeah, it's tasty as
you get to
hell.
trash everything. I haven't seen the movie. I know that they had signs up at our local thing saying "Do not bring in live chickens to the movie
It was
theater."
just a movie, Grant.
It was an experience.
I can't believe he said that.
Why would you do
I
that?
can't.
Oh my god, I'm tearing up. Why
Are
would
you
you?
all right,
Talk
Grant?
at all. Because why would I
Just
want to
my
talk at
callous
all? And
California
he
attitude.
immediately stops. He's like, you're right, I'm sorry. And then he grabs my hands. He's like, I'm not even being sarcastic. You're right, I'm sorry. I love when you get excited. It's just
What a
annoying
cunt.
sometimes.
That's what
I recognize that he is trying, and he is.
he said.
He's
What?
trying.
She got upset with the fact that he said it was a movie, not the fact that he says you get annoying when you're excited. She just brushed over that. That's normal for her. What?
He's learning how to communicate with me. It's not an overnight process, but it is very painful. He's still new to
you
his
just meet
healing
each other, like,
journey,
last
so I
week or
just have
something?
to keep remembering that.
He's learning how to communicate with me. It's not an overnight process.
They're married.
What was their fifth wedding anniversary movie date, or the fourth?
See, I really want to know what the movie was.
I want to know what the chat thinks about this one. This one's genuinely confused me.
She was definitely retarded.
Yeah, she should start her own. She should start her own internet stream.
She should.
Yeah, where she talks about movies, and if she gets interrupted or if someone doesn't like her opinion, she just quits the stream.
Right?
Yeah. She'd make a
I think
killing.
that
She
would
should
actually
call
be-
it
I think that would be quite
Morning's
successful.
Edge.
Edging at the movies. Not edging at the movies in brackets, not like Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah.
So they understand.
Oh my god. Come on.
All right, so God, what are we going to call her?
Someone had it
It's
before.
just a movie. I can't.
Overgrown toddler.
I don't know. Edgy wedgy. I don't know.
Yeah, I get it. She was excited for a movie and he didn't like it, but that's not a reason to be angry. Like, but the
It's
part
not even that he didn't like it.
the
He's
part
just
that
like,
he
it's
made
just
a
a
direct
movie.
attack at her. She brushed over. I love that you get excited, but you get annoying. Yeah, I understand that. That's normal. I'm like, wait a minute, that's normal. But saying that I didn't think this movie was great, it was just a movie, is the
Yeah,
bad part.
She didn't even say anything. He didn't even say anything bad about it. He just goes, "It's just a movie.
It's a movie.
You don't need to get worked up about it." But no, Skirmitar. If she watched Thunderbolts, the husband would have been excited as well. That's the key point.
It does confuse me a little bit. She watched Thunderbolts. Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet you that's what it was.
Yeah, no, because the husband would have been excited as well.
All right. And last but not least, or maybe least, who knows? Let's.
Oh my goodness.
Chick.
This dude's from the UK.
Yeah. So all right, we haven't played this game for a while. He's Doodle Chick.
Well, the name's a giveaway.
India Willow B.
Mm-hmm.
Or Willow By to.
Willow.
Wait, is India a girl's name?
Yeah.
in the country.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just walk up to her and just go, "No, your name's Barat."
The name of a type of
She
food.
reacts.
Pizza.
That's a girl's name, I'm pretty sure.
Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, she's gonna complain about it. Yeah, actually, that's a good point, Butcher. I'm gonna bring that one up. What are you typing to find these people?
Hmm?
He's not. It's his algorithm.
I can't share that information at the current time.
Mm.
The
It's your
trade secret.
algorithm.
I don't want
But what
everyone
did
to
you
be
type
watching.
to
I don't
make the
want
algorithm?
videos to be on every podcast, you know.
Mm. Alrighty, let's play this one. 1 minute 25 seconds.
Just been to the gym.
Who's
Gym, swim, steam room,
Oh, you had
and
had
sauna.
Patton
Do you
going.
see how ludicrous the UK's new trans apartheid laws are? Not to mention
Yeah, that's been introduced here.
completely unworkable and unwarranted. Why are trans people banned just across the board?
I know why, because the new British people do not like them.
The new British.
Yes,
Who
the
are
ones
the
that are
new
coming from the Middle
British?
East.
Who are the new British?
Yeah, the new British, the ones that are all named Muhammad, they're from a country that they hate, but they want to turn this country into the same thing. Oh, sorry, that's every country. Never mind.
Hey, this is one thing I agree with them on.
No.
Oh, well, you better get your burqa on then.
That's it.
It makes no
Okay.
sense whatsoever. It's the same mentality as saying we're going to ban all Muslims from all flights because one of the Muslims might be a bomber, and we can show you evidence of planes being blown up by Muslims. So we're going to ban all Muslims. That's essentially what they've done with trans people.
Yeah. You weren't around in the early 2000s. That was like
It's
literally
pretty
what happened
difficult
on
to
every
fly
flight.
for everyone.
Yeah, you used to be able to take water on an aeroplane.
People.
You used to be able to smoke.
Here's a few
Yeah.
ifs and maybes and hypotheticals, and maybe a bad trans person in Buenos Aires or Berlin or Bournemouth, and
Bournemouth.
that's the justification for banning all trans people.
Yeah, the Bournemouth baddie was a
They
pretty
haven't.
bad.
I'd just like to clarify this. They have not banned trans people in the UK. It's
No.
No, under a freaking.
Nobody's banned anybody in the
you're
UK.
just not allowed to go into women's spaces if you
Exactly.
do genitalia, and vice versa. That's all, and you can't compete in women's sports, and they're just taking it. It's for fairness and equality.
Some would call it normalcy's returning.
Yeah, bigots.
It's really hard to say that with freaking Keir Starmer in charge, though.
But this dude is angry.
No, yeah. I mean the principle itself, the
yeah, I
idea.
don't think he's a principal. He's not allowed around children. So.
From toilets, changing rooms, gyms.
What else?
Just ludicrous.
Wait, so they went to the gym, they did all this sort of stuff, and then they said that they weren't allowed to go. So they didn't go to the gym? They didn't go to the sauna room?
Okay, but okay. I agree with all of this, but if you really feel like you're different in your skin and body, like what are you supposed to do? Right. Set up a gym
Kenzo's now black.
for just those kind of people, or set up a jail for just those kind of people? Like, I don't know.
I'm actually.
Why are we putting him in jail? Sorry, I missed that bit.
Because he's a ranger.
Because the majority of them do poo-poo things. They don't do.
Okay, sorry. I thought you were talking about gingers. So I was just like, I was with you for a second, and then I was just like, oh. Alrighty, so
hey, if you just jump in a boat and pull up, don't bring your passport, and they'll stick you in a hotel.
Get a free holiday.
Kenzo, you're black now, so just be quiet.
Pablo no inglés, they'll just stick you in a
Well, it
fight.
makes sense. Like, you can't spell ginger without spelling a different word.
Yes.
Would you be able to do that for like a free holiday? Like if you just went to the beach and swam really far out and then got rescued and brought back in, would you just get like a free holiday in Britain for a while and then you could just go back to your home?
So you'd have to have something a bit like you swim out there with something normal, but have like a bag attached to your leg or something, and then when you're out there, you change clothes.
You just swim with a bag. That's not too hard.
Yeah, you're swimming with a bag against the current as it's coming in. It's pretty simple, like it's physics. And then what you do is you come back in. But one of the things you do, the towel that you have that you're going to dry yourself with, you don't use it that way. You wrap it around your head, and you got a free house.
Yeah, well, how else are you going to keep it dry? You got to put it on your head, and you just breaststroke out.
Yeah,
you just catch the rip out. You'll get halfway there anyway.
Alrighty, so we're gonna do a quick recap of the Tards. So
and new evidence has come to light about one of them.
One of them had a tail on their head. There we go. Yeah. So what are we calling that last? The steam room lady. I don't know what else.
That was the lady?
I don't know.
India's a...
Yeah, so we've got the steam room.
It's a non-traditional lady. It's one of them the new type.
2.0s, the women, the 2.0 women.
The new types.
So
like in Gundam.
Powered woman. There you go. That's the fourth one. So the third one was
the unhinged. She was the unhinged one, right? Or was it the movie one?
Oh yeah, the crying at dinner one.
Just the movie.
So,
Thunderbolts connoisseur.
So I realized I was sharing her on screen.
She can't be a retard. She can't be a retard if she was a Thunderbolts fan.
So it's number 3. So what are we calling this lady?
The Thunderbolts retard, according to Skirmitar.
Okay. All right. Number 2 was the.
I think the second one was, she didn't look Latina, man. She looked more like a Jawa.
Yeah, she was traditionally British.
Yeah. All right. Traditionally British. Chick.
Yeah.
OTD.
Right. If I can find her. Oh, yep. That's right. Yep. Now I remember. The weird lip chick. Here we go.
Fuck.
So we have.
I would have said. I'm
gonna call her. I'm gonna call her.
Not gonna be racist. I would have said Packy, but I'm not gonna be racist.
No, thank you. Not on this show.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. She's South Asian.
Wow. Cannot believe you used the P word on here. Everyone knows you've got to use the previous word in front of it. You got to call her a. Never mind. All right, and the very first one, I can't even remember. It feels like it was that bloody long ago.
That puff in the moaning about.
The Trans Am.
LGP2B XYZ chromosome.
Yep. So the Trans
Ally
Am.
Yeah.
And
yeah, she's.
I also it's a minor detail, but when they have to when you see them reach over to turn the phone on, I know that you've edited it because the video just cuts. Cut the part out where you freaking like you're leaning over to turn the phone on when it's already on.
No, but that's like the new way.
Pride Month. Pride Month. What about veterans and Veterans Month? Well, there's already a month for that. You dumb.
Yeah. So.
Not my penis.
Alrighty. So chat, it's ready up. We'll play a game of Jackery Justice, and then we'll look at these, and then we'll call it a night, or a day, or a morning, or a woman.
He kind of does look like Moz's sister.
It's, for me, I think the hair is too high. It needs to be dropped down a little bit. Like it's such a big forehead. So, alrighty, guys.
Well, you got to fit all that knowledge in there.
That's true, yeah, and that rage. My God,
I'll
the
put him
rage.
down as probably queer.
Oh, he's great. Okay, that makes sense. No, I take it back. Then I apologize.
Queer.
Probable
Queer.
A probable queer.
So queer, proper
Highly
queer.
possible.
Well, if he looks
No,
queer and
well,
if he sounds queer, he's probably a
He's a
queer.
queer, or if someone would say
I've got, the faggot king here, Richard, to tell me.
so. Yeah. Alrighty.
I'd like to see.
Perfect. All right. Well, we're going to go check on the Tards in cars, and we'll see where we've got. But before we do that, Kento, who would you have voted for in the retards in cars?
Oh, I'd probably go for the "It's Just a Movie" chick.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah,
It's just
she was a
movie, bro.
dumb bitch.
Yep. All right. So, Mud, who would you go for?
I went 4. I mean,
Yep.
it was tough. There's like some really, hardcore old school tards out there tonight. Yeah, it's
Steam powered warm ham. Yep.
yeah.
All right, Blake, who'd you go for?
Oh, just a movie.
Yep.
She saw Thunderbolts. I want Thunderbolts to win every possible thing it can. So if Thunderbolts can somehow, by proxy, win a Retards in Cards award, I'm happy.
That counts as a win. All right.
Yeah, everything's a win.
We'll give him that.
Anna, who did you pick?
Same as Blake.
Wow, this actually makes it really interesting with your guys' votes on top of these other ones.
Everyone hates that chick.
Let's have a look. All right, so according to the chat, the proper English, the number 2 lady, she ended up getting dead last. The steam powered trans woman, she got 23. The Thunderbolts art hard got 33%, and according to the chat, the winner is the Trans Am, the Trans Allied. But based on the total votes, which was 21 votes, your guys' votes, that would actually make it even. So we actually have a split win. So our winners for Tarty Cars is a Trans Ally and someone who really, really liked the movie. So just like Thunderbolts, even though it might be a win, it's still technically a loss. So
we'll call it a draw.
And that was...
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's time for Retards in Cars.